All right, we're doing the video early today. Better habits. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video now. I had sort of a mental shift within the last day or so that I think will really help you all. So I have tendencies to overthink, right? And so I'll hold myself back from taking action, right? You may have heard something before, like the more action, or at least little actions that you take, you're taking steps forward. You may trip a little bit, sometimes you may fall, but you're still moving forward as long as you continue to get up and move. Now, if you just overthink and you think, well, what if this happens? It's all acting out of fear and you're not taking any action. Obviously, you can see like overthinking, like, well, what if, this happens and the job doesn't work out? Or what if, I don't get along with them when I try to meet that person that looks cool? Or, what if that girl rejects me? It's all those what ifs, and you're literally freezing yourself in place. And you may have not realized this yet, and I hadn't fully realized this aspect, but you're actually being selfish. And here's why. You're being selfish because you're making it all about you. You're worrying about all these things, like what they think about you, what if it doesn't work out, and you haven't been able to solve your own problems yet, which is crazy, right? You have to solve this so you can be confident and remove yourself from the situation. Of course, you're a part of it, but if you can be confident and make it more about them, right? For example, in the meeting a girl situation, a lot of guys, they'll see a girl and they'll want to talk to her and they'll freeze up, come up with reasons not to do it. And so they just won't, right? And then later, maybe they'll forget about it, or maybe they'll be, regretting it, kind of like kicking themselves for not approaching her. Because, like, what if something happened there? There's always a possibility you could have gone on a date. Maybe she would have ended up being your girlfriend, or even more, right? You never know, and you're only increasing your chances by doing that. So if you're able to remove yourself from this situation, all this worrying, like, what if people judge me, blah, 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 you can make it about the situation and her, and actually providing value or growing, right? You can see, is she cool? Find out a little bit about her. See if you want to go out on a date, right? And then suggest a date by the end of it. You've been productive there. Or even in other situations, right? Like, if you're confident in a skill set that you have, you could teach others how to do it, right? Whether it's something like at your job, something like career coaching for people so they can figure out the direction that they need to go, or just level up in their job. These are all things that you can do once you stop second guessing yourself. You work on your craft, you get better every day. Make sure to get out of your comfort zone, which is keeping you stuck. In this way, you can start really growing, really helping others, and really being the badass that you're meant to be. All right? You got this, man.